Something exciting is always happening.
Concerts and performances at Abelardo Hall, international film festivals at Cine Adarna, dramatic plays in its many theaters, exhibits in the galleries and museums.
And you can be sure that with all the excitement, all the happenings, history is being made as it has always been made in UP.
Just walking along its streets, seeing its sights, feeling the vibes, you remember the great men and women, writers, composers, artists, movers that have once tread its paths and it eventually left their indelible marks in society.
We have strong heritage orientations through various programs in anthropology, history, geography.
Together with our faculty and staff, as well as our graduates, we continue the work of our pioneers in designing spaces to live in and work out in full harmony with nature.
It is hard to imagine a place where so much creativity and so much collaboration across disciplines have been so concentrated and have affected society at large. Everything converges and reverberates from here.
It is a dynamic university. Everything is always moving. People are constantly at work, making creations and innovations with high impact on society.
UP is always on the go, and we all know that. It is moving, and it is moving forward with innovation.
Some good things never change. If we continue to support our children's education today, we will surely reap the returns of tomorrow. And UP is continually investing in quality education, keeping its eyes, its ears, and all of its senses open to new ideas, translated into new programs, and constant reinventions.
The nurturing environment allows us to be creative.
We are able to learn by doing, by making.
The students and the faculty do a lot of field work. It is important that the more UP engages in researches, musical traditions, as well as other traditions, the more the students understand their own culture and their own local people.
So we breed educators the way we breed good architects in practice.
Part of the challenge that we're facing now is to continue really our role in producing relevant, competent, and transformative teacher educators and teacher leaders.
We think these programs are relevant in terms of servicing the national government, local government units, and non-government organizations and institutions who need cultural workers and managers who could provide insights and articulations and programming into the art issues of today.
We have integrated our physical education programs in learning in science, technology, and environmentalism as our contribution in the country's effort to help in environmental preservation and protection.
So what's the relevance of all this? We teach values through experiential learning. When you experience something, there's a discipline, there's a focus, and there is a teacher and student or master and student relation. You learn this.
I went to UP because I know I will be equipped here to face the real world. UP is part of the bigger picture.
We have won the European Grand Prix for choral singing in 1997 and 2007. They are surprised with how much we can do with very limited resources.
In the creative industry, everyone is competitive. That's because the competition isn't just local, it's global. The university prepared us in such an environment. We learn to create under pressure.
When the students first arrive, they are brimming with enthusiasm. We want to keep that alive in the university and to sustain it beyond the university.
That has been our brand, Even in the realm of entertainment music, we have Ryan Cayabyab, who is quite conscious that even though he uses Western idioms, it's yet very local. So we have this sense of identity that is expressed in the musics that our students have produced, and we are very proud of that.
They are critical just as they are creative, and we seek to instill compassion as a component in their creations.
They are critical, they are grounded on theory, they are also very practical, socially relevant, and more so socially responsive.
What's important is an education that doesn't go out of date.
We would like to be known as, of course, the eminent art institution in the Philippines. And of course, we would like to translate this into the regional as well as into the global scale by keeping on par with, of course, the development in the international scene in art as well as in art education and in art making, and of course in the role of art to its various publics.
We need to provide them with the tools, with the technology. That is crucial. But what's more important is the mind and the heart. When we have nurtured and enabled them well, their horizons will open.
Whenever I see the vitality of young artists among our students, my hopes for the nation seem more attainable.
UP has been here for more than 100 years.
Has produced national artists and has served our society in countless ways.
We want to be part of this legacy of honor, excellence, and service.
We hope that UP continues to produce great works of art, creative works, whether these are in music, in dance, in painting, in sculpture, in architecture, and in film.
The role of artists in our society is very important. To begin with, they're the creative ones and very sensitive to issues that's happening in the country.
At sa panahon ngayon, hindi na maipagdidiinan pa ng husto ang kahalagahan ng sining sa kultura at buhay ng komunidad at bansa. Hindi nagpapahinga ang mundo sa pagbabago. Alinmang sulok nito ay pinaglalapit ng globalisasyon na ginagatungan ng kompetisyon. Lumikha, tumuklas, mangahas.
We at UP then have a great responsibility. The world is quickly changing and the university is changing with it. More than ever, we must deal with the rapid advances in technology and our increasing encounters with diverse cultures, crossing disciplinal boundaries to understand these new realities.
UP has impacted the soul of our society and our culture through the arts. UP has produced artists in the service of the nation. Our culture is constantly changing. And amidst us now are the artists of the future, who we hope will not be complacent, but will be ready to engage our new realities, never afraid to forge necessary change, keeping the real flame of creativity always alive.
And so we invite you to join us in the happenings. Live the arts, create and collaborate at UP.